Hello and welcome to this other surprise episode of the about the Fresh Exchange research project. So we're talking about the Queen E2 move on move 4. So this is a new, very, dubious headline, but we want to cover every single thing. And maybe other time, maybe today, we'll also cover Bishop E3 by move 4. So people are going to be doing a lot of crazy things if they're not vicious. So let's cover everything. So let's do covering Queen E2 and maybe Bishop E3 afterwards if we cover everything in this Queen E2 line. So Leela says Bishop E7 is what I would probably play. Bishop E7, and let's see what people usually do in this crazy line. People do knight f3, bishop d3. Okay, let's go knight c3. Okay, knight c3 is basically transposing the lines. Knight c3. Let's do this one as well. Knight f3 is the line, bishop e5 is the line, and g3 is the line. So let's look at all of them. So let's do the most common denominator, g3 first, and all right. Well, just thinking about things. I'll be going back to let's getting water, and anytime if you guys like the stream, make sure you like the video, and it supports me a lot. So, hello, Goosey Faz. How are you doing? I'm doing a research project of Fresh Exchange diversion. How are you doing today? I'm assuming that you're at school, so watching stream is like, oh, my leave's on Monday. Wow. So I'm guessing you're in school. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well today. And now I'm doing a research project for my year-long Fresh Exchange repertoire. I'm school and doing having a stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'll be doing this for 2 hours. Go see 2 hours. Not like you, I don't do 6 hour marathon streams. Pretty much never did that. Longest thing is like maybe 3 or 4 hours doing Pulse Rush. So, but not 6 hours. I don't recall doing that. You do that in the daily for yourself. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully doing well. I hope you have a good Easter yesterday. But while Leela is thinking, I'm gonna get a water and I'll be back. So don't you leave. Don't touch your dial. I'll be back. I need to get a water for myself. So yeah, BRB. Need to get. Alrighty, I'm back. But the Wi-Fi is okay. Back. That's good. All right. So let's see what Leela says. Leela says to go. Knight f6 is more astute, and I'll do that. Astute is good. Then people do bishop b2. Why not? But g3. Why not bishop b2? And black can go. Mostly people go castles, and let's see what Leela thinks when it's done crushing the numbers, and it's back to the normal things. So black's on the edge. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's too many lines. I'm assuming that make be castle because everybody plays castles. Castles. Okay. Leela is not really working now, so I don't know why. C6. Okay. Knight f3. Everybody plays knight f3 except for a couple of outliers. Okay. Rook e8 makes all the sense in the world with alignment of the king and queen in the same file. Makes sense to me. They castle get out of the danger. danger zone. And yeah, but hopefully Leela will just rear her head and we'll talk to her about. Okay, maybe I can remove the Gabitzer and add her again. So Leela, wake up, Leela. Mm-hmm. Righty, so we're on track. We're on track. So h6. H6 is a good one to block this bishop b5 nonsense, maybe. Okay. H6 is not the main move. C6 is the main move, but H6 has a 50% chance. But we just there's only a few games of this one, so let's do H6. Makes sense to me. Just bear down this bishop and C1 makes her look silly a little bit. So Queen D3, avoid the attack of the rook discovered attack. Maybe it makes sense to me. Queen D3. Leela, please wake up. Bum bum bum. Hello, telegram, Leela. Hello, telegram. Apparently, Leela is having a fit. Well, I don't admire having you have a temper tantrum, Leela. You get to do work. You need to do research. Getting paid for this work, Leela. Don't slug off this one. All right, C5. C5 is a okay. Let Leela think about this. We don't rush research. That would be a really diluted research if we just rush to conclusions instead of thinking about it, contemplating, and deciding the best approach. That is actually the better, let's say, approach, and no rushing at all. Never rush. Pretty much, I'll say that is the way to go. Alrighty. So with this one, all right. So Lila says go with C5. Let's do C5. See what happens. What's the point of C5? Well, they can take in C5. Taking C5 is the most natural to me, human wise. So taking C5. Also C3 is another move people can try. So let's do two variations. So C3 first. C3 first, and then we go knight C6, natural, knight C6. And then they can take it to C5, and they're not decisive. They can take it to C5 now, or you can do knight B2. You can do all the lines. So let's do this thoroughly. The variation, knight B2. Let's do this line. All right, bishop F8. Wow, bishop F8 back to make the rook is actually more decisive looking. Okay. All right, rook E1. All right, so take this one, knight takes there, naturally. CD4. Oh, CD4. Okay, CD4 is only viable option for white. Now we have two isolated pawns each. Now we can go queen b6. Oh, queen b6 attack the pawn again with the queen and knight. This is interesting. So you can go knight to df3 or knight ef3, right? Oh, okay, knight df3. And what if they go knight to ef3, which is probably a blunder that people can try to do sometimes, but this is not the best move because of why. Explain why. This is not a good move. Here's why. Where is why? Oh, wake up. Bum, bum, bum. For Leela's fit. Leela's having some moments that's like, okay, I'm not thinking now. I'm lazy now. Did my stream actually lock out? I'm sorry if it, let's say I'm bounced out. Sorry about that. My internet is really terrible. Because ever since I got the Wi-Fi connected, is really bad internet. So, trying to figure out how to do this one. Or B8, okay. Just maybe surface B5, maybe H3 makes sense. Rook E8, okay. Rook E8 makes sense. B5. A6, okay. A6 gonna be 3. Bishop B6, okay. Sure. Taking the knight. So H6, okay. H6, H5, right? H5 to H5. F8. B3. B5. D1. Okay. B5. Okay. A6. Okay. G4. A4. Alright. A4 queen D2. B4. B4. G5. Alright, let's see. So think about this one as a critical position. Again, sorry for my stream popping in and out. So it's my internet issues. So yeah, sorry about that. You have to wait for things. Patience is required. Required here. Ready? Just being patient. Okay. So let's see what Leila thinks. This says Bishop B7 is the main move. Wow. Bishop B7. What if I take this one? What if I do this one? Oh, okay, sideways. Rook E8, Rook E8, Rook E8, Rook E8, or Bishop E8. Bishop E8. Okay, makes sense. King B1. Getting out of this pin. Alignment's promise. Knight E6 back this way. King A1 makes no sense. Bishop F5. Maybe. Maybe. Bishop F5. Okay. Alright, so now. Lula, we're having a cow again. Alright, remove Lula. Cancel Lula. Sec. Cancel this one. Stop server. Alright. Cancel. Close this program. Yep. Now, Lula, please. Oh, no. I don't want to do this one. Cancel. Sorry again. My stream keeps shutting down because my internet is really hokey. Sorry about that. Let's see, share the screen of the board. Sorry again, I need to fix this one after the stream. Once and for all, this Wi-Fi is terrible. All right, let's see. Okay, all right, this one we have. Hopefully, we can see this one in the stream. It is. I can see it in the stream. Right, so bear with me. They're terrible. So sometimes I got cut off, cutting out. So I apologize for this, but I'll be resolving after the stream. Have the internet is actually better. So that'd be the point. So now this one I'll do knight f4. Knight 4 is good. King a1. Why is king a1 a move? Oh, it's just like a get rid of alignment. So this is the point. This is a point. All right. A3, B3, right? I think the B3 taking there is like hokey. What about B3? What about this one? Knight E2. Knight E2. Or G4. Knight AC3. All right. So this one is black is clearly decisively better. All right. So this one, side not. Okay. I don't mean this. So this one takes to be A3. Take on C3 with a pawn. Knight B3 to block this B file. Okay, H5. Okay. Another one for okay. It's not totally blocked. So queen somewhere. Come some space. Give us some space. All right. All right. So wait for Leela to comply and actually do some work. Leela, do I have to shut you down again? Hopefully not. So, all right. It's a half an hour point, so we'll be streaming for an hour and a half more. Hopefully, we can get to double in the bishop e3 lines. All right, so bishop e3 lines. Okay, sometimes we have to just let it stew. Sometimes Leela's like, oh, what I'm doing, where I'm going. Queen h6. All right, makes sense. Rook e1 exclamation point. Now we'll do what? Queen d6. Okay, fine by me. Then queen takes c3 or knight c3. Okay, knight g5. Okay, just doing this attack with the queen and knight. Just highlight these things for the people researching g6 to block block those things. Queen rook e3. Queen takes a3. And now it's like queen c3. Knight b4. All right, next one. Queen e2. Now we do rook a8. Oh, no, not even that one. Bishop a4. Okay, bishop f4. Knight f7. Crazy things. Knight f7. Rook f3. g7. Rook f4. Takes b3. All right. So this one is clearly decisively better for black. So this one. Okay, very good. So let's go back, way back. This is way too deep in the weeds. All right, so that's good. All right, so way back when. All right. Oh, this is all bad. Okay. All right, C3 here. So C3 here, we go bishop F5, apparently. H6 as well. Let's give it some moments to think. Let's give us a moment to think. All right. Research never rushed. If you want to have a icon. So do I hear myself? No, I can't hear myself. It's weird. It's like, why? Why do I? Okay, settings. So audio. Yeah, I can hear myself. So it's not appearing this way. Okay, thankfully it's good. So now go back to Leela's thinking. Leela says, "If this one h6 is more asking the question to the bishop, do they take an e7 or they retreat?" Let's stay on e7, right? Or maybe just like the. Let's give it a moment. So Leela has some like moments of ponderance, saying that I want to just think about things a little before I say anything. So it's, let's say, think about before you speak. I learned that when I had a stroke. So Leela's doing that now. So Leela is learning that now. Think before you speak. Utter a word. Think about things before you think. Speak rather. Think before you think. Let's see what happens now. All right, again, Leela, tell me you're here. Do we have to wait again? Leela, do we have to wait again? Do we have to wait again? Okay, let's do taking e7. Knight g7. I'm assuming. So let's do removing it. So Leela, gotta be putting time out. You're not doing the right things. You're being naughty. So stops her. Sorry. Hopefully that's not going to be cutting off my internet. Yeah. Hopefully, thankfully not. So now we can load up Leela again. Sorry. Again, Leela is having a temper tantrum. I don't know why. Why do you do this to me, Leela? We are working together. I pay you for this. You got to do your work. All right. Oh. All right. We go this way. All right. We need two. All right. Queen e2. Well, why queen d2? It's awkward. Queen d2 is awkward to me, but knight f5 is queen f5, f3 rather, makes some sense. So let's do queen f3. Makes some sense to me. Right. Knight f5 again still. Knight f5 still. All right, knight f5, a3. Maybe queenside castles preparing. Castles queenside. This is an interesting position. This one castle queenside. Now we go in our sense ourselves. Knight ce7. Okay. Defend the pawn. Maybe knight d6 coming in. This one, c6. Okay, makes sense. h4, knight d6 maybe, right? Yep, exactly right. Bishop b3. Oh, okay. Bishop g4. Okay, g4 looks like a Jacob Snell approach. All right, so it says knight g6. Okay, h5 expedited. Knight e4. Oh, knight e4. Wow, knight e4. What? Take this one? This is what the point of this. Like bishop e4, 66. Okay, this is the point. That's the point. Queen e3, nice as f2. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do like a rook move like this one. What happens now? d1, king c1. Oh, rich is f1. Oh, rich is f1. Okay, this is the point. Alright, I can say that the black is stupendously better. Stupendously better. Alright. Alright, this is good. This is the wrap for this one. Alright, we got this one. Alright. Now let's do the bishop e5. We did this one. Did you do knight f3 as the do knight f3? Okay, nice 3. Nice 3. Okay. Nice 3 and then f3, and then we're just done, and we could move on to bishop e2 lines in the last hour, perhaps. 1 hour of this and 1 hour of that. We'll be done the stream today. Okay, knight f6. Do we have any online games? There are games. Knight f6. Okay. G5, people do that. People do have 3 as well. I have 3 as well. Right. There's a Lila line. Lila line says queen d1 back. This is preposterous. So bishop g3. Castles. Okay, castles make sense to me. And castle queenside makes it fun. Rook e8, or let's lead the debate between the moves. Rook e8 or other moves. Let's have a little think. Don't rush it. I'll save the file so that we don't lose our little work. Save it again. So I learned that from running chess tournaments. It's important to make sure we have frequent saves so we don't lose all the progress and do everything manual again. That would be a really disastrous, problem that is not necessary. Just basically you trip unforced error. Unforced error, just like frequent saves are the key to, yeah. All right. Okay, let's see what Lila says. Lila says, sorry for the delay. Just having Lila just contemplate. It says rook e8. Finally, rook e8 is the move I'm playing. So queen away, rook e1. They go queen e2. Makes some sense to get out of the way of the discoveries. That's good. H6, bishop f5. It's like the debating between bishop f5, h6, c6 maybe, and knight bd7. Let's have a little contemplate again. I'm just like, again, this is like looking boring, but this is a research stream. It's not really meant for entertainment, but eventually this will be meant for the betterment of you guys. If you're playing the French defense, people get, let's say, hung up about I don't want to play the French defense because this exchange variation is so boring. This is why I'm doing this hard work for the whole year to make sure that you don't have to do that yourself. So I'm doing the people. Nobody has done this ever in the history of the world of ever, but I'll be the first and main resource for this one, everybody will be looking at my content for the answers, be the world renowned. So just take a year to be world renowned. It's like it's basically the same thing as you want to have a Guinness Book of World Records. This is basically not trying to do this, but I'm doing something that nobody in the world is doing. Nobody's dedicating a whole year to decipher this French exchange line, and I'll do this one for all of forever. So if somebody wants to go down the line, do this one for yourself, good, good. So give yourself a Leela, give yourself a Grandmaster to check your work, and do it dedicated for a year. Then you can go ahead, make a proof version, but this. Present, present the window of the to our hearts. Oh, that's not the one. Stop sharing. Window through our hearts. Sharing the window to my heart. Share the window to my heart. Oh, it's like can I just see this one? Alright. Alright, this is okay. This is one. Share it. Share it. Say it. Right. Database. Don't database. Cloud Engine. Okay, you need to have a timeout Leela again. Timeout Leela again. Whoa, this only happened the fifth time. Right. Cancel. This one, Leela again. Cancel. We'll add a Kibitzer Leela again. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. hopefully this time I closed a lot of Google Chrome tabs, and hopefully that'll be helpful for our venture to the Leela, Leela, let's say research projects here. So, all right. So now Leela's actually sorry for this sudden drop of. So it's good that I have the stream to make sure that we finally do this addressing it. All right, so present the Leela verse. Okay. So I'm glad that we have this conversation and do this before I do another stream like Thursday. That'd be terrible. Midstream, like internet issues, and we just waste time. We need to do this for the sake of my lessons and my streams. I need to get this fixed before I get another stream. This is a good to find out is like expose this problem. Maybe it has a high rate, so because you know it's not good. Oh, Lila. All right. Again. All right. Sorry for my bad internet. All right. Sorry for my bad internet. So I'll just put it out there to the world. My internet is very bad today, and I'm just glad that I exposed this bad internet so we can fix it for next time. Next trees that Thursday it'll be streamed for me. That'll be good for all of us for sure. Okay. Okay. All right. So this one. All right. Let's do this one. All right. Let's go back to Leela. Leela. Yeah, I gotta load you up again. Leela is having a bad day today. Also, so is my internet. So maybe it's related. So the internet is bad. Therefore, Leela's bad, and therefore the stream is gonna be having troubles. So it's good that we expose this today. That next time will be smoother and more productive and less laggy. That's the goal. We exposed today. We exposed the real problem, the internet issues. Right. So at least the one that we did today is like expose the internet issues. We get rid of like silly lines that are not really consequential. So the queen two lines, bishop two lines are not really serious lines, but it's like side lines. So this is like a panic attack free roam stream. Just unless the maintenance is required. It's good that we do this now in the major stream of the major importance. So this is a good thing that we notice that the day is making not intentionally, actually fixing a whole process to be better. So let's go this way. All right, so bishop b5 makes some sense to pin the knight. So pin it again. Okay, Queen d6. Okay, queen d6 makes some sense. Bishop d3 maybe, like bishop d3, yep. Taking the queen. Queen b4, b4. Knight g2, knight g2, okay. Makes some sense again. a6, okay, just maybe doing this garden variety things. Queen d3, bishop d3 rather. Queen a5, queen a5. Queen a5 or b5? Or queen a5, okay, queen a5 is the goat of moves. Queen b1, defend the pawn again, not depending on it, so b5. Okay, knight 4, knight c1, okay, knight c1, really? Okay, he wants to, alright, so possible this one. Queen b6 to get ahead of the game. Get ahead of the game. Get ahead of the game. Knight b3, alright. The point is this one. We go knight b4. Knight b4 attacking the bishop. Makes sense. Knight makes sense. F3 to block knight g4 things. Bishop b3. If I don't see bishop f5 being a move, but f3 makes sense to me a little bit. Knight d3, queen d3, right? Yep. b4, knight a4, queen a5, queen c6. Oh, queen c6. Okay. Knight c5, knight b5. Knight b5. Okay. Knight h5. Okay, knight h5. Really? Knight h5. Rook h1. Rook h1 makes sense to me. Knight g3 or h3. a5. Okay. a5 g4. You know what? Maybe it's just rook de1. Rook de1 is more sensible. More sensible. So let's get rid of this line and do rook de1. Delete the variation. Okay. Now rook de1 makes more sense. Knight g3 takes the g3. This is a following line. a5, g4, a5, g4. Okay, bishop d7. Okay, bishop d7. Maybe, yeah, bishop g5. Okay, it makes some sense. Just like let Leela think about things before we rush into lines. All right, so 50 minutes, almost the hour point, the halfway point. I was hoping that maybe just pick up where we left off. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, all right. Eugene, Eugene, look. So it's like for the sake of brevity, let's see Eugene look on all of the things. This one, Eugene look. All right, just look everything here, Eugene. All right, so now we'll just through the Bitzer move on to the bishop e3 line. The last, let's say, known, as far as I know, last known nonsensical line. All right, for myself, maybe a3 is the thing, maybe b3 is the thing. You know what? Maybe Jake's in this b3. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So x marks the spot. All right. Now we go to new board. e4, e6, d4, d5, taking d and bishop b3. So now I'm going to show you the screen, guys. So I'm moving it to no bishop e3, move 4 is another move I'm talking about today, and maybe we can get this done, and we'll say, okay, we're done for this episode today. I'll save this one, exchange French for bishop e3. Oh, bishop e3, not 43. Oh, bishop e3. All right. Now we go to Lila, please. Lila, please. Actually work with us for once. All right, we've got some productivity. So, for example, we need to fix our internet, and yeah, we just taking a brief look at these unusual sidelines. Okay, so we'll see that. We're good to go. And to looking more serious lines, we have an internet connection that's actually working. This is the point. All right, X marks the spot. So unloading Leela takes some time. Patience, guys. Patience, guys. We'll end up this episode with the Bishop E lines and looked at it. And next time, better internet connection, and we'll be having better streams overall. So, yeah, the point is we'll do this nicely. Alrighty, now add Leela. Add Leela, 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 Leela. Happy 14, you. You. The work for you, and me too. Order. I order you, Leela. That wine. Just do the work I paid you for. Do the work. Whistle while you 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 work. This one, F3, and also H3 is a move. So maybe this transposition thing is H3 is a move, Knight C3 is a move, apparently. So let's do the most popular move. First of all, break it down, bishop b3. All the bishops are in the third rank. All right, little like bishop b6. Let's do that. And knight f3 again. Knight f3, h3, knight c3 are the moves most commonly played. All right, let's do the most popular move, knight f3. Okay, castles. All right, let's think about it. Castles, bishop b4. Let's have Leela think about this. Ponder this one, Leela. Give you time. You have an hour to do this all. So we map out the lines for this opening version. So we'll look at them all, every single one of them. This they are. So in the stream, saying that okay, we're good. Don't have a temperature tantrum. Actually, do the work. That's what we're hoping for Leela to do, and not do the bad things. The bad things are obvious. Play on the side. Okay, castles. It's like, this is really castles. It's like looking boring. BG4 or BG4 is maybe not boring. Knight B2 or Knight B2. Some people can do bishop punish 3, right? Punish 3 is a move. Right? Possible version. Let's do this one first, and we'll go back to Knight B2. Then we go Knight B2. Okay. Knight B2. Maybe transposing into things. So okay, the rook e8, c6, knight b7. Let's let Leela ponder this one. Ponder this one, Mister, Mrs. Rather. Alrighty. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Alright. Okay. No. All right, so we're good to go in this one department. All right. So let's see what Leela decides. Leela deciding to go rook e8, maybe. Rook e8 is the winner. Okay, rook e8 is the winner. So c3 makes no sense. Let's see rook e1, just challenge the e file. So c6. Okay, again, let's have Leela think about it. Leela, think. I already need to think. So Leela will think what to do next. We'll find out. Alrighty. Hopefully we get this one done this hour coming up now. Once we get this hour done, we'll have this answer from Leela. And it'll be good for us to do this all. Okay. Let's have Leela debate between all the moves, and while she's doing that, I will do messaging and think I can do things here. So, all right. Hello, are you available for the simul this Thursday at noon my time? Okay. Messaging friends that we're going to be playing the simul with me on Thursday. All right. Abode, International Masters, Nemanja, and Yosef. Yosef says yes. So I'm waiting for the other guys to respond, and that'll be good. That'll be good for me. And also, you guys have some fun to play with them and ask questions and enjoy their company and learning from them. So let's do this one, okay? Knight b7, right? Knight b7 is the winner. Okay, then they go c4 is the move. c4 is the move. c3 is a move as well. c3 is the move. c3 is more ugh. I don't like this one. c6 is okay, the winner. Most people play this one. d2 is the one. Okay, queen c7 is the one. It's like, okay, debating between the moves. Queen c7 to challenge the battery, maybe. Okay, it seems like it's more prudent to do this one. G6, bishop b6, okay, g6. Bishop b5, okay. g3. Why g3? Oh, bishop 7, okay. Queen 7 to get out of the way. Okay, let's see. Debate yourself, Lula. Debate yourself, Lula, please. Debate your moves, Lila, for me. All right, got Abode saying yes. That's good. So 2 out of 3, maybe Nemanja will say yes as well. That'd be good. Great, googly moogly. That'd be good. That'd be the good thing. That'd be the good thing. Okay. Good thing, great thing. Okay, who says to go where? That fate? Oh, okay. Looks okay. It's possible, promising. Promises to have it interesting at least. Ricky 1, Ricky 7. Okay, this is really atrocious. Let's go back. So let's do this one. All right, this is an atrocious thing. All right, Eugene, look this one. V2 is more mainline. Ricky 8. Let's see. Let's online again. People do C3. H3, and it says transposed from earlier H3. Okay. So this line is already talked about. So C3 here. We go C6. That'd be 7. Okay. All right. Let's heavily the debate again with herself. Find out what's the answer here. What's the answer here? Oh boy. At least for now, it's like the internet is more stable, but not for long. Not for long. I figured that would be deteriorating, but between that now and that later, so I'm predicting later on I'll be like, oh no, the internet's back. Oh no, the Leah's gone. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Basically, in that A4 is like Leela says okay, but then it says it regrets later. It's like, no, that line is really bad. No. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Yeah. It says what to do. 1962 done line. This is like atrocious. Why? This is atrocious. You see the vowel is going like the opposite direction to probably possible zeros, and it's not really good. So knight b7, knight b7, queen c2, c6. Okay, c6. I'll see this reason why. F1. Okay, 7. H4. Okay, H4 is a difference. Difference. Okay. Taking H2. No, that's not taking H2. It's like. Right, let's see. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Alright, so this one. Alright, so Oliver says, "Hi buddy, I'm new here, and I see you're sharing your signals. Do you mind saying what exactly is the stream about?" Alright, so Gulliver saw this from you. It's like have a reference. All right. So I am I am doing original research that is lasting one whole year on how to play the exchange French for an advantage as the black pieces. All right. This is what. It's weird how it's basically probably the internet is the problem. That's probably the reason why I can't see that in the StreamYard. So I'm just let's say responding. So I'm sorry if I did not respond to a timely fashion, but I at least responded. He said in the basically a note, "Hi buddy, I'm new here, and I see that you're sharing some knowledge. Do you mind exactly what is you're sharing about?" And this is basically my reply. So I shunned him for a little bit, and hopefully did not left until protesting, not responding to him. It's because the internet is bad, very bad. So at least I replied to him, not in timely fashion, but at least I replied to him eventually. That's the point. At least I replied to him eventually. Okay. All right. So the stream is lagging. Lagging. Yeah. Doing your look. Okay. This is H3, H6. Okay. H3. Give me your opinions on H3, Miss Leela, Mistress Jessica. Your presence is requested in the foyer. Mr. Jessica, Mr. Jessica, Mr. Jessica, Mr. Jessica. Presence is requested in the foyer. Mr. Jessica, Mr. Jessica. Yeah, your um your presence is requested in the foyer. Okay, back to here. Thankfully, it's working now. H3. All right. Does anybody play this way? Online, please. All right. This is people that goes castles. Apparently, nav 3 now. Now we go rook e8 or knight c6. Okay, debating between the moves. And now let's see what. Yeah, let's see what. All right, let's see what the Lula is saying. Eventually, the thing is, audio is good, so it's good. Thumbs up. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you whistle while you whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you whistle while you whistle while you work. Let's see the percentages in this one. Okay, it's really shabby, but not as shabby as H6. C6 rather. C6 H6 is not is like a lowbrow move. It's like very only two people play this way. Key A6. Alright, A6 is probably redundant, right? A6 looks really redundant. So let's give more time to Leela. No rushing research. So Maybe I have to go back to my Twitch chat and see if there's anybody talking to people. Nobody talking to me. Nobody talking to me. Okay. At least I can say that this is a productive stream. Only by the fact that it's been covering the internet issues. I did fix that before I do lessons on Wednesday, stream on Thursday, and other things on other lesson on Thursday. So I have to be really, really cautious to make sure that we don't wreck our chances to have a good internet. So I need to, for my business ventures, I need to have good internet. I need to, for myself. A6, okay, A6 is like they want that A6, so castle, rook E8, okay, rook E8 and A6. A6 is not even, okay, it has a better position, but it's like only third of the games, but maybe. A6. Alright, so knight A6 is clearly the winner. Knight A6, okay. C3 makes some sense to block knight b4 things. Well, rook E8, okay, rook E8. W2, okay. Again, this is really low brow. It's like, again, Eugene, help me. Okay, now we move on to more lines. So instead of bishop b3, knight f3 is the next line. The next one line, knight f3. This one, all right, bishop g6, again, the same consistency. All right, bishop d3, h3, knight b2, and the moves. Knight c3, okay, knight c3. All right, knight c3. Let's do this one. Maybe just queen d2 is castles plan. Castles. Okay, castles. Okay, castles. Queen e2. Alright, queen e2 makes some sense. Knight g2 is a sensible line. Let's do knight g2. c6. Alright, 5. Okay. b6. Alright, let's give him Layla some time to think about these things. Think about the lines, Layla. Think about the lines. Think about these lines. Think about these lines for me. For me. You can think about these lines for me. Think about these lines for me. Habitat. Bungee Court. Bungie Studios. Halo Reach, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo 1. Yeah, basically. Last letter is, let's say, obfuscated by the Gehuk. Yeah. Obscured by the Bhuk. Alright, A5. It's like, this is a jump of the gun. I don't like this one. C6. Okay, C6 makes sense. It's the most popular move. Queen E2. Queen E2. It's just like, don't show the dress too much quickly. And maybe rook E8 is like a trying to scare him to move things. Like rook E8 makes sense. Bishop F4. Castle's queenside or castle kingside. Of everything. There's a bishop F4. There's also castle queenside. There's castle kingside. There's a castle kingside. B5. B5 is so random. It's so random. Knight B7. Knight B7. Okay, likes that one. Before, why not? Knight F8. Okay, this is the point. Takes in D6. Rook E1. And rook E1. Bishop B4. F3. Bishop B5. Knight D3. Okay. Rook to C1. 1, H6, bishop B5. Okay. Easy one. Okay. All right, this is a really dull line. Trading, trade. It's just like a. All right. You didn't look. Let's do the queenside castle. Maybe it's a better version of things. All right. A5 makes sense now. A5 makes sense now. C5. Okay. Bishop D5. Pin the knight. A6. A6. Okay. Let's do it. King B1. That makes sense to me. A4. Okay. Wow. Okay. A3. B5. Oh, B5 now. It's like on B5. Override. Yep. Override that one. Rook G1. Oh, rook H1. Okay, rook H1. Okay. Knight G7. Okay. That's the point. Maybe Knight E6 coming in. Knight G3. Knight A6. Okay, that's exactly right. Knight F5. Okay, Knight F5. Knight G5. Knight G6. Okay. This one is also this one. It's also the last one, but let's mainline. Let's like promote this one mainline. Remote version, but let's see the other one. Queen G5 is a bad move. But why is it bad? Bishop F5. Rook E8 check. Queen 8 check. Queen 8 block. Queen takes F5. Okay. B4. Okay, B4. Okay. Takes B4. Takes in B4 the bishop. Knight E2. A3. B3. B3. Okay. E2. King. Oh. King B2. King B2. Okay. Queen B8. Queen B8. Okay. Interesting line. King E1. King E1 is like. I'm just getting like an alignment of things. It's King E1. Get an alignment. C5. Okay, C5. Queen E5. Try to queens. Try to queens. Doesn't refuse it. C5. Queen C5. Oh, bishop C5. Okay, makes sense. F3. G6. G3. That's G4. G4 makes sense. Bishop F8. Okay, goes back this way. Maybe this one has alignment. Alright, makes this like a. Alright, that's good. So this is a good line for us. So let's do the bishop F4 line. It's like a bishop F4 is the one last line. Alright, this one. Bishop takes F4. Whoa, really? Let's give us some time, Leila. Slow down, Leila. Okay. All right, this one. All right, hello. What do you sup? Do you think about the French defense against Marshall Gambit? What was the Marshall Gambit French defense line? It's like just several ones. Can you tell me the number the moves rather? So I can take a look at it. But thank you for Sorry for not seeing the message before, but Ennis, the Sands. Sorry for butchering your name, but what is the lines like? What is the moves for this first defense martial gambit? I think I've heard it before, so I think I've played against it before. It's like this part of the king's attack is like part of the king's attack. Just tell me if it's not the one. It's like I think it's part of the king's attack. From the only martial gambit is for the king's attack. There's a martial gambit. So that is the one I'm referring to, or no? So let me know in this the Sands. Is it the King's Indian Attack martial gambit or some other martial gambit? There's a lot of different martial gambits in this fresh defense. Is that the main ones? Well, let me know. Let me know if it's part of it. So what do you think about it? Well, it's risky. Actually, black is, if it knows what it's doing, black is okay, and white just loses everything advantage. But if it's like a trick, it's a trick line. If you get up beyond the tricks, then black is just better. Because a lot of gambits are relying on tricks. For example, the alien gambit is basically a trick line. If you just take a couple seconds, the alien gambit is really bad for white. And also the Stafford gambit is only for playing for tricks, quick wins because they don't know, didn't see it before. But once you've seen the trick, there's basically nothing magical about it. It's just bad. Martial Gambit is really bad if you know what to do against it. If you don't know what to do against it, the Martial Gambit is effective. Only if. Basically, it's the if you do, is if you do know what it is and it's bad. If you don't know what it is, it's really good to use against people that don't know. The people that don't know, it's good used against it. But you can't automatically assume that your opponent doesn't know it. Basically, in chess, you want to assume your opponent plays the best moves. If you're playing against club players, like, okay, you can have some appeal to this. Like, okay, my people in my chess club are all very bad chess players. They always fall for opening tricks. And that's why I do this martial game, because I don't know how to handle it. So therefore, I'll play this one because my just people I play with my chess club, they don't know how to play against it. So therefore, I have a right to play this sloppy way because they don't know how they like punished me for doing this. So, but it's really lackluster, I'll say. Lackluster moves. This is like Queen D6 is pointless. Queen D6 is a pointless move. So delete variation, remove any moves. So knight Queen D6, maybe castles. Yeah, castles, kingside or queenside. So let's see, in the variation, B5. G1. Okay. But again, the people that ask me those questions, I don't see them in time to answer them by the time they send it, because they ask the question. I don't answer it for like maybe 5 minutes and they leave. It's like if I have like another monitor, I can see all the questions. Like, okay, I can answer that one. But people have to make sure that they give me some grace. Give me some grace. So now it's a half an hour, and then it will be ending the stream today. But my internet is shot, and this is a productive, let's say, streams, only because I now realize that my internet is shot and I need to fix it. So that the future streams, future windups of this opening research will be better overall. No problems at all. So just DP1. So at least I did some progress with that. So Knight Fate. Right, Knight G6 coming, maybe Knight E6 as well. Knight E3, Knight E6, or G6, Bishop B6. Oh, Bishop B6 instead. Bishop B6 to avoid the trade of bishops or queens or rooks. Knight E2, A5, Knight B3, Knight B3, Knight F3. Okay, it's fine. A4, Knight E5. Queen B6, okay. Defend the pawn. Knight F5, okay. Keeping this all mobilized. Mobilize. Okay, takes us 1. Bishop takes f5. Okay, makes sense to me. Oh, takes f5 with the bishop. Oh, take f5 with the bishop, please. Alright, Lula says no knight e6 to attack the queen. Okay. Bishop e6, rook e6. Okay, bishop e6. Alright. f3. f3 makes sense. b3. Alright, makes sense. Okay, a6 b3. a6 b3. Okay. Knight d3. And d3. Okay. bc2. Makes some sense to make him scared a little bit. King c2. Rook e8. Rook e8. Okay, backtrack. Okay, makes some sense. Caveat is some. Track take. Oh, maybe that's not. That's knight e8. Right, knight c8. That's the point. That's the point. Okay. Rook e1. Queen d8. Why? Why do we do this? Queen d8 is really lackluster. Okay. You didn't really look. So let's do the castle's kingside line. So research that one. Research that one at least. Okay. Now let's give Leela some time and grace to see this one through. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you whistle while you whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you whistle while you whistle while you work. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's see what Leela says here. Sorry for the delay. Leela says, in this point, knight f8 is the best conscious move. Knight f8, and Leela says, now we go queen 2 back. Okay, well, let's say rook e1 makes more sense, human sense. All right, bishop b4. All right. Again, Leela debating between moves, and let's give some time for Leela to, well, and give us the answer for this. Okay, we have almost 30 minutes. We have a half an hour, so we'll use that time to finish this bishop b3 line. Hopefully, at least most of it done, and we can move on to the more critical lines with a better internet connection. So this is we have use this bad internet connection to realize this is bad internet, so we can fix it next time. It's going to be 6. All right. Okay, they go knight d1, knight d1. Okay, apparently. Knight 6. Knight 6. Okay. Knight 2. All right. Bishop b7. Okay. Really odd. Depending between the two. Let's give some time. Don't rush the research. Don't rush the research. We don't do this. Don't do this. Okay. Okay. We need to do this. All right. So. All right. This one is like a other gene look lines. So we have to do this because we have to We had to settle on the other things, earlier things, like knight c3. All right, knight c3 here. Again, bishop d6 is a move, main move. So let's see the online databases, any moves. Okay, knight f3 again. Say transpose to earlier knight f3 lines. Okay, this is already cautiously talked about. Okay. All right, so sorry about that. I'll just make a note. So, okay, this one is this is already marked up, so we don't need to worry about this one. Okay, so this is like an 8 knight c3. We're doing knight c3. Okay, this is like a transpose. Yep, knight c3. Now this is different moves we have. Queen e2. All right, queen e2 maybe. Oh, queen e2. All right, it's like we did bishop e6. We didn't want to do that one. We want to do. Okay, this is castles. a5. Let's do castles. Override. Okay, castles queenside. This is early castle queenside. All these things are just like illuminating to this one moment. a5. Okay, a5 makes sense. h4, maybe h4. c6, h5, e4, b5. Okay, I'm debating between the two. I can see people play this way, so let's see how to punish it. With Leela's guidance and help, we'll find a way to crush this one. So that's the point. That's the point. That's the whole point. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. All right. Yes. Okay. This one. That's testing. That's that. Okay. Internet. Okay. So. All right. So besides the Marshall Gambit is not related to the French exchange. That's why it's only a side comment for the French defense. If you know how to play against it, it's really bad for white. If it's not, you don't know how to play against it, it's a good weapon for the people that are ignorant. That, for example, the same thing for the Alien Gambit, the Stafford Gambit. If you don't know how to play against it, like my coach, you didn't know how to play against it, he lost. But once he knew how to play against it, it's really a poor choice of play. Only playing against people that are ignorant, but don't assume your opponent is ignorant. So it's like a dichotomy. Do you want to play it because you can assume that most people are ignorant, or you want to just play in a serious fashion? It's like people that do blitz, they just play this for fun, saying, "Do you know? Do you know?" I bet you don't. Okay, let's see what Lula thinks here. Time for the delay. So b5. b5 is played. And now let's see what Lula says. We go war. Like, okay, bishop before, bishop 3. Okay, f3, g4 things. Possible things. Okay, a4. Okay. Okay. Why not go g4? g4. g4. Knight b1. Okay. a3. Okay, let's give us a moment to think. Leela, don't rush. We can't rush. It's a critical position, so let's have Leela think. It's 20 minutes pretty much before the end of the episode, and that'll be good. That'll be good. Good for us and all the people in the future will thank us for our dedication of, taking our time, doing research, have fun, learning together the best way possible. Okay, so now we go back to, okay, let's go back to Lila. Lila says to go a3 right now. Okay, if they go b3 simply, so it's like everything's shut down. Lila doesn't know what is up. What is up? I don't think that Lila doesn't know what was up. Okay. Okay, bishop f4, try and trade down, just make it scary looking. h6? Are you kidding me, Leila? This is bogus looking. g5, like not h3 as well. It's fine. It's fine to me. Bishop a6. Okay, Leila's asking for a bruising. What about g5? What about this one? h5. Take this one. f4. It's just this one. It's like this is the one. It's like a Knight f4, taking g7 maybe. Yeah, taking g7 is more prudent looking. Right. f6. But okay. That's why we just do knight f6 f4 first. Alright. Overall. Well. Okay, g6. g6, okay. h5. King shades. Okay, king shade. That's the point, yeah. Black is winning. Okay, this is the clarifying for that. It's good. So now we can go on to another move. So, all right, bishop b3. So, we talked about this one. So we did bishop b3, knight c3. We just talked about now. H3. Oh, but H3. Okay, H3. We need to talk about this H3. Bishop B6. H3, Bishop B6. C4. Some possible things. Okay. We can talk about this briefly, and then knight f3. Okay, just briefly, because we have 16 minutes left. Okay, this is not much at all. Okay, do we have a online database? Nope, all territories new. Okay, 6. Knight f3. Okay, knight f3. Okay, bc3. Okay, castles. Knight f3. Rook e8. Okay, rook e8. Bishop d3. dc. Bishop c4. Knight b7. Castles. h6. h6. Okay. Queen b3. Rook e7. Really? Rook e7 is the only move, pretty much. Okay, d1. Okay. Okay. And Nemanja confirmed to be in there, all 3 of them. So yay. Yay for all 3 of you. Playing the simul. Yay. Knight b6. d5. Knight c4. Queen c4. Yep. Okay. This is c5. Taking d5 with the knight or pawn. Let's see. Debating between the 3. Let's give it some time. Give it some time. Give it some time for that. So at least I'm trying to do this today because I have 2 free weeks. I can just say skip on streaming this French Defense Exchange for research because I'll be moving out. So I need some weeks of not doing this research stream. So if I can't do it, that's fine. I have 2 weeks to get myself up and running and doing it again. So I'll have 2 weeks of brevity and relaxation and fun things like that. So we'll find out. We'll just take our time. Okay. Alrighty. Knight to d5. This is basically the conclusion. Okay. Knight to d5. Really? Knight to d5. Knight to d5. It's like this is really bad looking. To d5. Rook d5. Right. d5. Okay, d5. It's like we have the bishop pair, but what do we do here? d7 to get in the way of the bishop. All right, this is definitely a Eugene look. So last thing we'll talk about this line. This is the final thing we'll talk about this stream. Bishop knight f3, bishop g6 here. Okay, this one. c4 is possible, but we talked about like this one. Transposes. It's like, okay, c6. Okay, so what other moves is so c4. Let's do this one online. Okay, there's plenty of games. Bishop d3. This one. H3 transposes. Okay, this is also just like transposing the line. So this one. Okay, this one. This one. Okay. So knight f3 is the thing. So, okay. C4, maybe 2. Maybe 2 is another line. Okay, castles. Okay, castles automatic strategic line. So let's have a little debate about this one. Debate about it. Okay, so almost 10 minutes left for the stream. A lot of questions to be answered, and we have to answer the fact that we need to have better internet connection here. So just calm down, relax, and think about it. All right, let's go back to this one. Leela says to go knight c6 here. Knight c6. Interesting play. C6 here. Oh wow, this is an override. Override. Okay. C6. Bishop d3 is fine. Bishop d4. Knight b4. Okay, knight b4. This is knight b4 is the line likes to do. b5 check. c6. Bishop a4. Castles. Castles. They go a3. Let's say a3. Knight a6. Okay. Knight castle. Do d5. Let's see. g4. Knight g4. Wow. G4 here. Bishop b4, knight g4. So let's lead the debate between the two options, and we'll play the one that's, let's say, more makes sense to lead a little more. So let's do that one. Let's give it some time, grace to make a default decision and think about things like what is better. We'll find out. Just let it think. Right? Let it think, and we'll just make the decision, the conscious decision based on the conscious of a Leela thought move. So if you rush the research, it'll be really, let's say, diluted. I don't want to have diluted the research. So we spend a whole year, that'd be bad. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay, now we'll go to Lula. Okay, we have 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. So let's get the end of the stream going. Knight g4. It says knight g4 is the way to go. And novelty move, knight g4. And how does Leo respond to this one? c4. c4. Okay, getting some space. Knight c7. c7. Okay. Bishop b3. Bishop b3. Okay. Given the other option, bishop b3. Makes sense to me. Just got the rooks. Okay. That was Leela do as black. That's the question. What does Leela do as black? All right. f5. f5. Oh wow, this is interesting because we go this one. So this is the point of this one. Knight g4. Move f5. h3. Knight c3. Pawn to c3. Probably yeah. Queen e7. Attack the pawn. Just like a fixture point. Queen e3. Defend the pawn. King h8, bishop queen, like bishop e6. Okay, bishop e6. cd5. Okay, between the two, knight d5 or bishop d5. Let's give it time, tiny moment. Think about things like that. 5 more minutes until the end of the stream. Then I'll get the internet better, and we'll conclude this line for fixture. And I'll have Eugene look at it later this year. That'll be the proposal. So later on this year, we'll have Eugene research all these. Need to look at the lines. So, all right. So after these lines, we'll be having a lead chess lookup because lead chess has all bigger database and the world's database for this is like top players, and the chess-based database is not even close, not even close to the lead chess database, which is more full and more sophisticated about the quantity of games. So people see games and openings variations that people in the chess-based database will never see. So bishop d5 is like either or. Let's do knight takes d5 because it's like developing the bishop, the knight being better squares. Bishop b3. Bishop b3. Oh, really? Bishop b3. All right. So rook e8. So give us some time. Give some time for Leela. Think about it. A5 as well. So it's debating between a lot of moves. So this is where Leela has to think and ponder. Just ponder. Gotta ponder this one. Or d8, e5. Let's see the lines like thoroughly. More like rook at d8, e4 at takes e4, queen takes e4, bishop 3. Am I happy with this one? Maybe not really. a5, e5, e4, bishop taking d5, taking d5. Versus f5. This line is like versus f5. It's like also even more, either way, it looks like really lackluster. e4, nice as knight f4 after this one. Queen e3. Bishop takes b3. Queen takes b3. Check. Oh, queen takes b3. Check. Queen f7. Why queen f7? Queen f7. Okay. Queen takes f7. Which is f7. Rook e1. This is like a. Oh boy, another one of those lines. Eugene looks at it. Okay. Alrighty, let's say it's basically the end of the episode, so there's nothing else. C4 lines, sec36. So let's transpose this. So yeah. So let's delete this and move. It's like, okay, this is back to this one. Delete, remaining moves. Okay. All right, save it. Look at it again. Okay. So basically, it's the end of the episode. So move it to save the file. Make sure we don't miss anything. There's a lot of looks lines. So we talked about bishop e3, queen e2 lines today. And we realized that we had to fix the internet. It's really bad. So this is a checklist of things to do. And I'll do this before next stream on Thursday at noon. I'll be doing simul with Nemanja, Joseph, and Bode. So I'll be seeing you this Thursday, and have a good day, and I'll see you next time. See you guys. Bye.